Hi, my name is Patty Moore. I had to share this clip from this morning. CBS Face the Nation. Normally, they are always talking to inside. It's an inside the Beltway news program, and it's always talking to inside the Beltway newsmakers, who, of course, know everything, right? But this one, they talk to real people around the world, and I love the people they selected in this clip. And I love the reality check on Washington. I think you'll like it too.
My life has not improved. COVID has not improved. Biden has not, stuck to any of his promises. Um, I don't think anyone in Washington is really for working people, and that has been so clear this year.
That point on working people, there has been at least $2 trillion pumped into the economy. There have been childcare tax credits. When President Biden took office, he sent out those $1,400 checks. There's been all this money pumped in with the intention of helping working people. Are you saying it just hasn't made a difference in your life?
Certainly not in my life personally.
Sandy, do you feel that way? I mean, I'm looking at a $300 tax credit per month for each child. The $1,400 checks that President Biden handed out. I'm looking at all these lists of things that were pumped out there with the intention of helping everyday people. Do you agree with Chelsea that it just hasn't made a difference in your life?
It really hasn't made a difference at all, at least in my life. Sure, it may have helped some people temporarily, but ultimately, what everything's caused with all this money pumped into the economy, it's caused inflation.
Well, economists would tell you a lot of that has to do with just the shocks from the pandemic. If you got a shot, if you went out and got the vaccine because it would help the economy, is that an effective selling point for you versus telling you you're going to get sick or not?
That doesn't help the price of bacon right now.
Can I see a show of hands? Do any of you feel like the economy has gotten better in the past year? All of you are saying no, even though the jobs picture is brighter, even though the direction of the economy and recovery is happening. Are you all concerned about rising prices and inflation?
I go to the grocery store now, I'm paying double the amount that I was paying, even a few months ago. Everything's gone up. My granddaughter loves bacon, by the way, and I can barely afford bacon.
And whose fault do you think that is? I mean, it's the Federal Reserve that controls interest rates. It's their job to control inflation. Do you blame the president? Do you blame the central bankers? Or do you blame just Congress?
I know the Federal Reserve is talking about increasing the interest rate, but I think it's a combination. Congress is worthless. You don't even want me to start on Congress.
I actually do, because this is one of the things in President Biden's first year. One of the things they say they are most proud of is this historic investment in infrastructure and the fact they got Republicans and Democrats to sign on to it. Even with that, you still say they're worthless.
I do, because there's so much more that needs to be done.
Like what? What do you need?
I need for the price of bacon to go down. How about that? I need for the government to stop spending so much money on things that are worthless.
Like what?
That are not going to benefit the people. I mean, they're sending out N95 masks, to cover people's faces. Somebody's making it, and somebody's making money off of that. That, to me, that's crazy. They're also sending out COVID tests. For people to do COVID testing at home. Waste of money.
The administration would say these are the things that will help keep the economy going, because then you won't have to stay home if you don't catch COVID.
It takes 12 days to get the test in the mail, another 12 days to get your results. That's 24 days.
Well, these at-home tests are supposed to be quick, just a few minutes.
Here's what's wrong with our administration. They, like she was saying, here you are sending all these tests, sending the masks. So I'm going to put more money into this economy. I'm going to keep spending more money, and it's going to fix everything. No, inflation is going to hit 8-9%. We're going to be back to Jimmy Carter, and we know what happened to Jimmy Carter. You can't keep doing that.